Good morning, you guys. I literally woke up like this. If you're new here, hi, how are you? I'm Selena. I'm an ER nurse who loves to share all things food, fitness, fashion, and lifestyle here on my channel. And today I just wanted to get ready for my day with you. I wanted to record. I want to put a little makeup on, and that is something that makes you feel better. I need to feel a little bit better this morning. So we're going to just get ready. Got my water, got my coffee. Yeah, I'm going to apologize in advance. If I don't make any sense, just move past it, okay? Just try to understand me. I'm trying to understand myself at this point. So let's zoom you guys in, get some makeup on, get some dry shampoo through this hair because it looks so bad. Brush it out. I love these wet brushes. I have like 3 of them. They're so good. I really like this brand. I need to get more. I'm running out. You can get it at Target. It's the Kristen S dry shampoo for brunettes. Really great. Just adding a little bit of dry shampoo and the L'Oreal Ever Sleek Sulfate Free Argan Oil to the shafts, just like a pump. Because I need to wash my hair, but I'm going to do that tonight. Probably. So I want this to just kind of feel a little bit fresher. I don't really want to talk about life. I really just want to like focus on makeup and stuff and just like get ready with y'all. So that's what we're going to do. To be honest, you know what I miss so much on YouTube? I miss makeup tutorials. I love makeup tutorials. I love watching people put makeup on. I love when people talk about products. And I've been on the search for, just see how it just smooths out my hair? So nice. I love this, by the way. I've had this for years. It's the Bio-Ionic One Pass. Chef's Kiss, amazing. Worth the investment. I have been on the search for YouTubers who just like go back to doing makeup tutorials and like applying makeup and talking about makeup. I really miss it. I really do. And don't get me wrong, I love hearing about like live chats and stuff and like testing out new products, but I really just miss like hearing people's, you know, monthly favorites and stuff like that. So skincare routine you will have already seen. It doesn't change very much, but I'm going to do it again here. I'm just going to spritz the face with a facial mist. This one is a like probiotic mist just to like rehydrate. Really love that stuff. Obagi Environmental Defense Radiance Boosting Serum. It's very hydrating and great for daytime. I did do a super long skincare routine last night. I stopped using my retinol because I'm out and I just haven't repurchased yet. I use the different adapalene 0.1%. Been using it for like 3 years. And I ran out and I just need to buy a new one. But my skin actually, I can tell a difference. Like I really need it. Because if you can't tell, I don't know if you can tell here on camera if it will pick it up. I don't use filters on my camera or anything like that. But I have a lot of congestion on my chin. So I need to purchase some more. But until then, I did a really nice long routine last night with the Kate Somerville papaya. I don't remember what it is. It's like a chemical treatment. It was so nice. And then I just like treated myself. So 2 combos I've been obsessed with is the Hero 4 Shield. This has a green tint, so if you have redness, it's really great to cancel it out. Mix in some of the bronzing drops from Drunk Elephant. I love this stuff. Oh, wait. I need to do my vitamin C. Vitamin C, obsessed. Use it literally every single day. Can't go without it. Notice a difference when I don't use it. My dog just walked into the room, so if you can hear his little paws and shaking his head, that's him. Mixy. I do this skincare every single morning. It's a very hydrating, anti-aging, brightening routine. I do not struggle with pimples very often, and my main focus is just to hydrate and to continue to like keep that skin barrier nice and healthy. So that's what I do. All right, skincare routine's on. Just want to let that set in a little bit before we start on some makeup. I think I'm gonna use foundation today. Haven't worn a foundation in a really long time, so let me pick out a foundation for my collection. I have so many foundations. So I have these tubies. I have these bottles. I don't know. These serums. And then the pots. So I have no idea what I want to do today. Choices. To be honest, I really want to use this again. I haven't used this foundation in such a long time, but then part of me also wants to use the e.l.f. Camo 280. Which one? Should we mix? Get the best of both worlds? We're going to mix. Yeah, that's pretty much my skin color perfectly. We're just going to start off with a light amount. I honestly stopped wearing foundation for a really long time. I didn't feel like I needed it, which is a great problem to have, in my opinion. I'm going to spray my Real Technique sponge with this Neutrogena Hydrating Mist. We're just going to start blending. I just want a nice, really light layer. And this will give the foundation a really nice, dewy, natural finish. Because the base is so dewy, this will not look matte on me at all. Like, you can see the glow. I really like glowy foundations. I like to look luminous. I do not like to look matte. So even though it is technically a matte foundation, it will not look matte because of the preparation we chose and the application we're using. If you use a brush, it could probably look a little bit more matte, but I'm using a damp sponge, which is going to like do it out a little bit. Still see my skin peeking through a little bit, which is what I want. The nice part about both of these foundations is that they are very buildable and full coverage, but you can sheer them out a bit, which is like perfect for an everyday look. But yet if you have stuff you want to cover, you can absolutely build them up. I just don't typically wear foundation anymore, and so I don't really have a ton to cover on the face, but if I did, they're very buildable, and I really, really like that foundation. Okay, I've been color correcting the under eyes with a salmon-y peach color corrector just because I have a lot of darkness under there. I'm working a lot right now. So we're going to just do that. This is the LA Girls Peach Color Corrector. Love these things. They're so good. Just want like a nice light layer underneath my concealer before I start. This will help just like cancel out any of the blue hues. I'm really struggling with decisions today. So these are the concealers that I own. I really like them all. Tarte Shape Tape, absolutely obsessed. I use them in almost every single video, so I don't know if I'm going to do that. The LA Girl concealers I talked about in my last video. That'll be coming up, so I don't want to use that, I don't believe, because I've already talked about them. The Maybelline Fit Me is, again, like what I used to use in high school. It's a nice, natural finish, medium coverage. It's not full coverage by any means, but then the e.l.f. Camo concealers, the regular and then the dewy, are both really nice and very full coverage. So I have a feeling the hydrating one is going to be too dark for me currently. And then this one's going to be really light. So I think I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Fit Me. Don't sleep on the Fit Me line. So good. This is in the shade 10 Light. I do wish they would repackage this concealer because the doe foot is hard as heck. And it's also just not my style of a doe foot. And I think that if they were to use, again, like a really fat doe foot, people would purchase this more. And they need to increase their shade range. The shade range in this is not very good. I'm not going to lie. And we're just going to blend it out. Guys, I really want to do a fun eye look. Oh my gosh, I posted a picture of it on my Instagram stories and everyone was like very much wanting the tutorial, and I just need to find the time to film it because I really don't have anywhere to go with that type of makeup. So it has to be in the evening time when I'm not going to the gym, because I do go to the gym currently a lot. So obviously I can't wear like a blue eyeshadow look to the gym. People would think I'd be crazy. I'm going to go in with the Tarte cream bronzer. This is so good. I'm obsessed with this, you guys. It's such a good color for me. I'm going to use this brush. This is the Morphe M523. It's just a natural hair, very dense brush. Great for creams, and also if you want to have like a nice precise, I feel like, contour, it'd be also pretty good for it. And I do bring it all the way in and across my nose because I want it to appear very natural. And I do place it pretty high up onto the cheekbones. One of the things that I love to do is place it into the actual eyelid and into the temples. Everybody's face shape is a little bit different. So for me, like I typically try to focus my bronzer on the sides of my forehead and not at the top very much, because I don't have a very large forehead and I don't want to make it smaller. I just want to bronze it up. So if you have a larger forehead, then you can go all the way across. But for me, I've really just been enjoying this like V shape right here. I really like that. I think it looks very natural for me. And I just do a little bit over top just to blend it all the way through. So I'm going to go in with the Wet n Wild contouring palette in Dulce de Leche. They have a lighter one if you are wanting a more pinkier brightener and a cooler bronzer. But I do really love this brightener for the under eyes. So I'm just going to take it on the sponge here, like so, and lightly tap it underneath. This is just a really nice yellow powder. It's very poreless. It kind of gives like a filter to the under eye. I really love this stuff. You can still see my under eye bags peeping through a little bit. Again, this is a very natural look. We're not getting beat to the ends. You know, we're still gonna see part of our skin here, and I've been really enjoying that. It's like a clean girl's look. And then I'm gonna use this brightening powder on the T-zone. Shine be gone. I need to get a new one. She's looking rough. I have talked about this powder for years now. It's the Covergirl Advanced Radiance powder. It is a dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury powder that everyone is obsessed with. So if you don't have the money or just like don't want to spend your money on the Charlotte Tilbury powder, get this one. I'm just doing like a nice light dusting all over. Here's another thing I want to come back. Single eyeshadow palettes. Can we please bring back singles? Palettes are so fun, but also they're like very excessive. Like I really don't need 5,000 palettes. I just need like my staple everyday colors, and then you can buy like, you know, your pops of colors that you would like without having to buy a whole palette. So I would really love it if single eyeshadows could come back. Where's 2016? This is the blush shade Mellow Wine. I feel like it's a great fall shade, and because it's almost August, we're getting close to that pumpkin spice season. It is very powdery, by the way, and pigmented, so you just want a little bit. But it also is just like a really nice, for my skin tone, it's really nice year round for me because it just really complements my undertone really well. I really like this blush. It does pack a punch though. Speaking of single eyeshadows, so going in with ColourPop Bel Air, I just do a very, very simple makeup look, okay? Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. M513 Morphe brush. Really love this brush. It's very nice. And starting the outer corner, because we have bronzer already on the lid, this is just going to like give some increased dimension. But we already have some of that natural shadow there from the bronzer. So this is just going to give some more dimension. And I start in the outer corner with most of the product. And then once I feel like I have less product, I do bring it into the inner corner using windshield wiper motions and circular motions. And then I will just take it out a bit as well to elongate. The same shade underneath the lash line. Winging it out. Okay, I'm going in with the crazy shade, I know. This is a NYX single eyeshadow. I can't remember the color, but it's a bright yellow. Bright yellows like this are really great to just like pop in for extra warmth. I really love it for that. So I'm just going to take a little bit of this yellow and like pop it in at the very top to increase the warmth a bit. It's not really going to be a bright, I mean, you can get yellows that are bright, but this is just going to give me some extra warmth that I want. I don't know if you can tell, but like I can tell the difference in person that just like really gave me a lot of warmth and I really like that. Anastasia Realgar. It's like a really nice terracotta brown warm shade. And I'm going to place that with a M514 brush just on the outer corner here, starting literally on that outer corner and like on the lid and into the crease a little bit. Just with the tiniest amount. I don't want to go too crazy. Don't go too crazy, Selena. Don't go too crazy. And then I'm just going to connect it down low. imethod Beauty sent me this in the mail, and I'm really excited to give it a go. It is an eyeliner. 100% satisfaction guaranteed. This is an eyeliner stamp. It's waterproof, smudge-proof, and long-lasting winged eyeliner stamp, perfect for wing liners. 3 easy steps for perfect wings. Prep and prime powder, stamp, and then line. Okay, so it comes with 2 here. So there's a right wing and a left wing. So we're going to make sure we use the correct one on each side. So on one side of it is going to be just like a nice felt tip black liner there. Ooh, very pigmented. Holy crap. We'll see if it bleeds a little bit. It slightly bleeds a little bit. We'll see if it dries down to a matte. I like a matte liner. I do not like any shine in my liner. And then this side is the stamp. Let me just stamp my hand. Ooh, so that's the stamp. Stamp it. Just do it. Just do it. I'm going to lift my brow a bit. I have hooded lids. So when I do liner, it has to be wait, what? Hold on. It looks great. I'm just going to line. I'm going to do a half wing. So we're going to start halfway on the lid and do little dash strokes to the wing that we just created. I personally like felt tips. I don't mind them. It's very dark. It is matte. Okay, this is really cool. I really like this. Let's try the other side. Now it's going to be the challenge of matching this side to this side. I'm very scared about that. Are those even? Are those even? Do we think they're even? I think they're even. It's so pigmented and you just very lightly have to tap it, and it's also not too wet so it doesn't transfer anything, and that's what I love about it. Okay, I'm obsessed. I'm going to just use the Essence Kajal pencil liner in Teddy and line the top outer portion of my waterline. I'm gonna, you know what, screw it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do our waterline as well. Eyes never used to water, but now they always water when I do this. It's so annoying. Brows, I'm gonna go in with the Maybelline Express Brow in the shade Soft Brown. It's just the Ultra Slim pencil. And because these guys are so hairy, I am not gonna do too much to them because they just really need a good pluck in. and a good trim, but I am just going to add a little bit of structure. I always fill in that top part because it's always a little, and then the tail end always needs to be filled in a little bit. So that's where I have some scarcity. And then I just kind of connect it forward. That's all I'm doing. If I was on Eyeliner Stranded, I would literally just want a brow pencil and mascara. That is something that I will not leave the house without. Because it just like completes the face. It really does. I'm going in with the NYX the Brow Glue. This stuff is literally glue. And it's like $5. Don't sleep on this. Get this. It is a great clear brow gel. I like clear brow gels because I don't want to add more to my brows. So this stuff is amazing. It really does glue them down. So gluing them down. And I do want to add a little bit of highlight to the inner corners and eyes. Works. Okay, MAC Shroom into the inner corner here. Feel like I remember this being more pigmented. Maybe because it's that old, it's just not popping anymore. Or maybe it's just, I haven't worked with MAC eyeshadows in a while. It could be both. Applying makeup just makes me feel so much better. I feel relaxed. I feel in control. And I feel like I can take on my day now. So sometimes when I just don't feel great, I just want to come back here and play with makeup and like get away, you know? I just love playing with makeup so much. I always have. Do you want a little bit more of a sheen? So I'm going to go in with Let Me Explain from ColourPop. This is an icy vanilla highlight. And I just, yeah, holy crap. This is very pigmented. You do not need a lot of this. Like just a nice little, it has more of a, so the MAC Shroom is more of a soft satin. And then this guy is like a shimmer. So I'm going to use the Wet n Wild I'm So Lit loose highlighter. This stuff is pigmented. So I'm going to just take a dab, tap off the excess into the cap and start at the tops of the cheekbones and blend it into the apples because I want to overall get back that sheen again. This is a really nice white gold highlight. Really, really love this. And I am going to be taking it at the top of the forehead here just to like lift the brow. I'm all for lifting. Down the nose, on the tip there. Cupid's bow. Chin. Okay, I'm going to do mascara and I will be back and then we'll do the lips. We are going to use, I really need to get a new one of these. This little nub here is NYX Peekaboo. It's a really nice lip liner. I'm going to line my lips and then I'm going to go over top with the Tarte Maracuja Juicy Lip in the shade Grapefruit and we'll set the face and we'll be done. We continue a setting spray to lock it all in. All right, you guys, that is it for today's makeup look. I hope you guys just enjoyed getting ready with me for today. It's just a very, I mean, this is more makeup than what I typically wear, but that winged liner, imethod, I will leave it linked down for you. That I think is like my new favorite obsession. So I hope you enjoyed. I just felt like playing with makeup a little bit and getting ready and it just makes me feel better. So yeah, I just feel so much better after playing with makeup for a little bit. Go ahead and follow me on Instagram. It's just SelenaJones_, and like this video, comment down below what other type of content you want to see from me, and I will see you guys in another one. I post every Tuesday at 2 p.m. so keep a lookout on that for me, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!